Happy May the 4th. Today we are at Nixon, and I have something very special for you Star Wars fans out there, the brand new Boba Fett limited edition watch. How's it going, everybody? My name is Todd Richards, and I am Nixon's resident Star Wars nerd. And it is my pleasure to present to you the brand new Boba Fett watch. It's available right now on May the 4th, super limited edition. You can go to Nixon.com to check in on all the details about this watch, but I'm going to unbox it for you right now so you guys can just see what this thing is all about. So, without further ado, we have the watch right here. You've got the Star Wars Nixon logo on there. They've been doing some really cool collabs for about the past 4 years. Super rad stuff going on from Nixon and Star Wars. And as I said, this is a limited edition watch. So once again, you get into the interior box here. It's kind of a thicker stock cardboard. Again, you've got the Star Wars Nixon logo on the front there. You take that off, kind of open this up right here, and slide out the real box. And this is where things get super cool. So this here box, it's a thicker plastic. It's got some weight to it. It's really cool. Again, Star Wars Nixon. You can see right here, it's got the olive green kind of brought in from Boba Fett's costume. You also have the orange accents brought in from Boba Fett's Mandalorian armor, and you have this crimson kind of running along here on the box. It's cool. It's a really cool showpiece for a box. A lot of detail just put into something that's basically gonna ship the watch to you. So we pull this off, and this is where it gets really cool. So that kind of slides off of there. On the inside, you can see you've got the watch. It's really cool. We'll get into that in a second, but I'm going to pull this out because here's a detail about the box that fellow nerds like me can really get into. So inside the box where the watch sits when it gets shipped to you is a Sarlacc pit. I mean, pretty rad. It's got the whole teeth of the Sarlacc pit, the eternal resting place of Boba Fett on Tatooine. Or is it? I don't know. If you're into the expanded universe, he made it out of there, but whatever. So that's really cool right there. So we bring us here to the watch. Obviously the watch comes kind of packed around this piece of foam right here. Stuff that in the Sarlacc pit. This is called the Diplomatic. It's an automatic watch, which means that it winds kinetically when you walk with it on your wrist. It's a serious watch. It's got some weight to it, and we'll get right into it. It's called Cerakote. That's the coating that's on the band and the bezel, and it's green, but the coating is meant to weather just like Boba Fett's armor and his helmet. So the more you wear this thing, the more you bang it around on stuff, the more cool it's going to look. Like he's got some scarring on the armor here. It's going to scar up your watch and just kind of add some personality to it. So it's got a rotating clicking bezel. That's really cool. It's got that crimson in there as well, taken from Boba Fett's armor. The hands, they glow in the dark. The hour and the minute hands, they glow in the dark. The second hand is really cool. The second hand is actually Boba Fett's iconic blaster. So that's pretty rad. It's got a little bolt coming out of it, a little energy bolt, but it's got the iconic Boba Fett blaster in there. And there's some really cool detailing on the inside of it. This is kind of on your wrist. It's kind of a waste that there's so much detail on the back of it, but there's a little window in here that kind of shows you the inner workings of a watch that winds automatically. And there's some etching here, etching of Boba Fett's Mandalorian Crest. That's on his armor. It's really cool. And then his iconic line from Empire Strikes Back, where Darth Vader says, "No disintegrations," and Boba Fett says, "As you wish." So that's etched right here on the back of the watch. So as I said, you know, this watch is really cool. There's some really neat detailing in this that just kind of really bring that Boba Fett Mandalorian weathered iconic green armor and kind of put it on the watch. And as I said, the Cerakote, as it wears, it'll look cooler and just look more like you've been out there bounty hunting for a long time. So as I said, really limited edition. It's available now at Nixon.com. What else? It's Star Wars Day. It's May the 4th. So do yourself a favor, go to Nixon.com right now, pick yourself up one of these. They might already be gone. I don't know. It's not a cheap watch, but you know what? It's super limited edition. This thing has some weight to it. Automatic winding, Boba Fett. You can't really go wrong with this. So, that's it, the Boba Fett watch. Happy May the 4th, everybody. Get out there, buy some Star Wars. We'll see you next time. Cut.